Hey, I'm Robert Lewis, and welcome to the channel. Some of the questions I always get in the comments is, what are you shooting with? How are you shooting? How are you getting some of the images or the shots that you're getting inside of your videos? Well, today I'm going to show you what I shoot with and some of the techniques that I use to get more of an artistic element or more cinematic element in my videos. So as always, please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy today's content.
Let's go shoot the trail. So for most of my videos, I use my iPhone 11 Pro Max. Sometimes I may use my Nikon D7500, but for everything I use primarily, I just use my iPhone. And I'm going to show you some of the techniques I use to get some of my cinematic footage.
So let me show you one aspect or one thing I like to do to make my videos have a little bit more of an artistic quality to it, is instead of just taking just a still shot, add some movement to your footage. Now all I'm doing, I'm just holding my phone and I'm just slowly holding it with two hands and panning it. It gives it a little bit more of an artistic feature.
The next thing I want to talk to you about is you can use filters within your editing software. It just adds different colors and effects to your video.
Next thing I want to show you is to use the concept of depth of field. Now, if we look at this branch here, you see in the background the water is really clear and focused. Now, if I touch on my phone here and focus on the branch here, now you see that the branch becomes really, really clear and focused. You can still see the water, but the water is now kind of blurry. That's the concept of depth of field. You can kind of think about it with your eye. When you have something really, really close to your eye, that's really, really a focus. Everything else is blurry. You can kind of think about it from that perspective. I would take some time out to just look online and just look at the concept of depth of field. You gotta remember, these phones, they're really, really good cameras. The technology in them are really, really advanced. So you can use the technology in your phone or whatever camera you're using, whether you're using a DSLR, the concept of depth of field really, really add a more artistic flair to your videos as well.
Now, I want to share something with you that I think could be very beneficial with you if you want to add some more artistic elements to your videos. In that one of the first scenes that you saw in the opening of this video, you saw where in the video I was walking and the phone wasn't near me. I didn't have anything in my hand. I don't have anybody else out here with me, so how did I get that shot? I use this little tool right here. And what I like about this tool is you can put it on a branch and you can set it up, and then I have this other attachment onto it where I can put my phone and I can angle it where I want to and I can get the shot. That's how I got that shot. And so I wanted to let you know about that. Another good thing about this is you can kind of use it as a selfie stick. So that's how I got that shot. Okay. Another thing I want to talk to you about is thinking about your lighting and how it's going to show up in your video. Now, you kind of see here, I kind of angled myself in such a way where I have a really, really nice, well exposed shot. When you're working with your videos or whatnot, you have to understand that you're still dealing with the same aspects that you would deal with when you're looking at photography from a still photo perspective. So I'm gonna just angle my body. You're gonna just see how the light changed. Now you see how harsh the light looks on the side of my face. Well, you can still see me, but look when I turn back over here, you can just see how much more of a better picture that I give to my viewers just by taking in account lighting. So lighting is everything. You can shoot during the day when the sun is really, really bright, but it's always when you're doing your video, stuff like that, or taking pictures from a photography perspective, the golden hours, whether it's really, really early in the morning or when you're done, that's the best time to shoot. But you can take advantage of shading. Right now I'm up under a tree. I'm kind of using that as shade to kind of help diffuse a little bit of the light, but that's something else to think about to give your videos a more artistic look, and also make it look more professional and more enjoyable for your viewers. Okay, the next thing I want to talk to you about when you're creating your videos is to give your audience another perspective. I'm going to show you what I mean. Let's look at this.
So let's look at this video right here. You see here that we have the lake, and if you look down at the bottom, you see that little twig that's sticking out of the bottom. You can see, all right, so you can see here, you can see just how much you can just see the background. You can see the water and the tree, you can see the tree line. But what if we change the perspective of our video? Let me show you what I mean. Now, if I get down here closer to the ground, you get a totally different perspective. It's the same type of image, but it's a different perspective of the same kind of shot. I'm just doing it from a totally different level. I actually got down on the ground to take this shot. You can kind of do the same type of thing before, where you touch the camera and change the depth of field, what you're focusing on, that type of thing. And it really adds another dimension of the type of shot that you can offer for your viewers. Now look at the water. As I get down closer to the ground, you can see the bubbles and the ripples of the water. You can still see them when I was standing up, but just a different perspective, another angle, another view that you can give to your viewers. And it adds another total aspect of artistic element to your content.
So I hope that this video has been helpful to you, and it helps you to add more of an artistic element to your videos if you so desire. I know some people are not into it, they just want to shoot videos, and that's fine. But for those of you that would like to add more of an artistic element to your videos, I hope some of these tips are beneficial to you. Of course, I always want to encourage you to take your camera, just get out there and to just start shooting and filming. That's the best way to get better. But these are a couple, these tips that I've showed you are some of the things that you can do to just get started to help adding a more artistic element to your video. Some other things I want to encourage you to do is to watch other people's videos, other people who make nature videos, but just don't limit yourself just to nature videos or other creators in this same niche. I also encourage you to go out and look at wedding photographers. Those are some of the best videos. Wedding videographers are some of the best videos to watch, to kind of see, how did they frame the shot, how did they set up the shot, what kind of analyze what were they thinking about, how did they go about framing the shot for that specific scene in the video. And also go and look at some of your favorite movies. Stop and look, okay, how did they get that shot? How did they position the camera? What were they thinking about? What were some of the props they used? How did they use lighting to achieve that particular shot or image within your favorite movie or video? So I hope this has been helpful to you. I know it's a little bit different than some of my regular hiking videos, but I encourage you, go out and watch other nature videography YouTube channels. Of course, I always want to encourage you to watch this channel here, but I hope that this is helpful to you, and I'm looking forward to see what you create. It's all about just getting out there, creating, and having fun out there in the great outdoors. So take care, God bless, and as always, please subscribe to the channel. We look forward to seeing you again. Take care, God bless.